Hey guys, it's Teki here, and this is a test to see how well the 5000 mAh battery on the Spark 5 fares, especially with the HiOS. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any phone with similar battery size, so I had to make do with this one. So we have the Xiaomi Mi Note 10 and the Huawei Y7P. Now for the test, the battery is at 100%, brightness has also been bumped to 100, and your Wi-Fi is also turned on. So basically we have the same settings on all the phones. Anyway, I'll be devoting about 2 hours for each application, and kicking things off is the YouTube app. Now there are a few things to note, and that has to do with the specifications. So the Note 10 is the most expensive of the bunch, and it also has the biggest battery, coming in at 5260, whereas you already know that the Spark 5 has a 5000 mAh battery. It is also the cheapest out of the three. And lastly, we have the Huawei Y7P with 4000 mAh battery. Now, even though the Huawei has the smallest battery size, it also has the smallest display out of the three. Anyway, at the end of the 2-hour mark, Tecno is left standing strong with a 16% battery drain. The Note 10 follows closely, and as expected, the Huawei Y7P. Now next up is Instagram, and Tecno is still taking the lead, which is largely due to the HD display on the Spark 5 as opposed to the Full HD on the Note 10. And guys, we're about 4 hours into the test, and Tecno still retains the lead with a 25% battery drain. However, Xiaomi is almost catching up. Now the next app in line is TikTok, and Xiaomi has obviously gained grounds. So after 2 hours, we have a 59% battery drain on the Spark 5, a 56% battery drain on the Note 10, and a 79% battery drain on the Huawei Y7P. Now guys, 6 hours into this test, and we've just finished YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. So let's move to gaming, and we'll be starting off with something light and working our way to something intensive. And guys, this gaming process took a lot out of the Huawei Y7P and the Spark 5 than it did on the Note 10, which is not, surprising considering the massive specs we have on the Note 10. I mean, we're looking at a Snapdragon 730G chipset. See that the Huawei Y7P has called it a day with about 6 hours 56 minutes on its side. And yeah, after 8 hours, the Xiaomi takes the lead with 80% battery drain and 85% battery drain on the Spark 5. Next topic is also turned on. So basically we have the same settings on each phone. Anyway, I'll be devoting about 2 hours for each one, and kicking things off is the YouTube app. Now there are a few things to note, and that has to do with the specifications. So the Note 10 is the most expensive of the bunch, and it also has the biggest battery, coming in at 5260, whereas you already know that the Spark 5 comes hours 51 minutes in the bag, leaving the Note 10, which also lasted for about 9 hours and 17 minutes. So basically a 26 minutes gap between these two phones. Anyway, in third place, we have the Huawei Y7P with 6 hours plus, which is still a good bargain, considering the 4000 mAh battery. The Spark 5 comes in next at 8 hours 51 minutes. Also quite impressive if you consider the price point. But guys, it uses a HD plus display, which probably helped it, especially during the time we're watching YouTube. Finally, we have the Note 10, which is the most expensive device out of the three. It is also the device that comes with the biggest battery. But yeah, let me know what you think. Were you surprised by the results? And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.